Hi everyone, hope you had a great Halloween and hope everyone's having a great first couple of days of November. So today I'll be talking about the third largest city in the Osaka metro area, Kyoto. Kyoto is basically the old imperial capital of Japan. We all know it as this beautiful, gorgeous place with beautiful scenery, beautiful temples, and just a gorgeous view throughout the whole city with so many of its historical sites and its historical housings. Um, so like I've said in my previous videos, Kyoto um, is the city just north of Osaka. The city itself has about 1.45 million people. Uh, just like Kobe, it is also losing population. The city has lost about 16,600 people within the last 10 years. For the most part, its population has been about the same for like the past 30, 40 years. So there hasn't been really that big of a change. They usually have a little dividend and they grow back in population wise. But yeah, so in regards to ranking, Kyoto is the ninth largest city in Japan, and it'll probably be surpassed by Saitama within the next couple of years, considering how fast it's growing, being a suburb of Tokyo. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get started. So, where do I begin? Kyoto just has so many amazing sights to see. I mean, if you want to go see temples, you can go to Kinkakuji, which is basically that gorgeous temple out by the lake that's painted gold. Well, no, I don't think it's painted. I think it's actual gold on the exterior of the building, and it's just beautiful. Like, if you see this in the winter, it is just stunning how beautiful this temple is in the foreground. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's just so immaculate. I just love the dynamics between the gold painting against the forest of green and the reflection it casts on the lake. There's also the Torii gates, not the Torii gates, well, actually, I think it's a Torii gate type of thing. The Shinto shrine with the frame gates, Fushimi Inari. I would so love to go see that. It is just, I mean, I know it's incredibly long to walk through the whole thing, but I think that's going to be, personally, whenever I get to go back to Japan, that's going to be my first thing to do. I'm going to go and walk through the whole thing of Fushimi Inari. Fushimi Inari, sorry about that. And then there's the infamous Kyomizu-dera, which, if you know the legend behind it, people used to jump off of the top because it's kind of like you walk up to the top of the temple, and then when you would reach the top, you would make a wish to the kami. I forgot which one. And then if you would jump off, which it's about a good 60, 70-foot drop, and if you lived, that means your wish was granted. And if you died, then you died. Not much we can say about that. But anywho, there's just so many other sites. Like, I mean, I can go and talk about Arashiyama, which right now, I mean, I shouldn't say it like this, but right now, the people who can go to Arashiyama should count themselves extremely lucky, because this is one of the most beautiful forest walkways that you will ever see in your life. And normally it is packed. I mean, absolutely packed with tourists who want to go see it. So right now, I mean, I'm pretty sure it has local traffic, but it's nothing compared to when the country was open and you just had millions of people walking through there and taking photos. Like, I would imagine right now it just looks so beautiful with having practically no one there, especially with winter coming around, and if it snows, it must look absolutely gorgeous there. So the next spot that I kind of want to talk about is Monkey Park in Arashiyama. Honestly, this is going to be the cutest thing you will see probably your whole trip in Kyoto. It's not that far from the central Kyoto area. You can just take a train from Kyoto Station and it'll take you directly to Arashiyama, and it's about a 35 to 55-minute train ride. Um, the park itself, it's really great. Like you just like see monkeys running around, and they you can interact with them. Granted, it's recommended you don't touch them or try and like pet them because again, they are monkeys and they will try to bite you. And yeah, no, that wouldn't be great. But anywho, it is really adorable because you just see them running around, and sometimes they can be a little mischievous. And like if you're not aware of your belongings, they will try and take them because they're monkeys and they're so cute and dumb, and they're just like, oh look, you have stuff, I want stuff. But you can feed them. You can just, I don't know how much it is, but you can feed them with the food that they have up there, and they'll just take it from you. And I think it is the greatest thing on the planet. Like, I personally want to go and just see the monkeys at the monkey park. Like, it just looks really cool. Like, I just like you're up on the mountain and like you can see the whole city of Kyoto, and these monkeys are just there chilling, and like they're Japanese macaws if you want me to be specific, but they're, oh my god, they are so freaking cute. I want to go see them as soon as I can go back to Japan. So, kind of like the last place on this little list that I'd be making about where I think you should go visit if you ever have a day trip to Kyoto would be the old Imperial Palace. This used to be where the Imperial family used to live. Um, and it's just a really beautiful location. Like you get to see the traditional architecture and the old Zen gardens, and like it's just a very very beautiful area. It's right down in the middle, smack down in the middle of Kyoto. Another thing that's really great about Kyoto is that if you want to go see cherry blossoms, honestly, I think this is the best city to go see it at. Because if you just look at, like, if you Google Kyoto cherry blossom festivals or like Kyoto cherry blossoms, you see some gorgeous pictures that are like, holy crap, am I in an anime right now? And it is just amazing. Like, I really, 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 really want to go to Kyoto during the spring and just go and look at all these beautiful trees. Like, I'll post some pictures on here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But my god, is it gorgeous. You can't have a proper trip to Kyoto if you don't get some wagashi. What wagashi is, it's basically a traditional Japanese sweet. It's usually really colorful and it's really good. Like, it's not as sweet as like Western candy, but it's still really, really good. Also, you can go and get these other type of sweets called Deku Watsuhashi. What it is, it's basically some colorful, cute shapes that taste really good, actually. Like, they're really, really yummy, and they're, like, really, really cute. Like, I'll put some post pictures up here, and you're gonna be like, wow, that's, like, adorable. How can you eat that? If you have time, you should also go to, I forgot the name of the district, but I'll put it up online if I can remember what it's called. You should look at the Machias that they have in Kyoto. Like, they are old traditional houses, and some of them are extremely old, but they look really, really nice. And what has been happening is that the local government is kind of doing like a push for people to like buy these to renovate them and bring them up to code, and like some of them look really really pretty from the inside. Like I've seen a couple of videos where it's like this very old Kyoto Machia, and you go inside and it's just like so modern. Some of them have like little gardens inside of them in the center of the house, and there's just some really, really, really pretty ones out there. Um, I'll post a couple of pictures of some of the ones that I think are just really cute. But yeah, at the end of the day, Kyoto, in my opinion, would be kind of like the cultural capital of Japan since it has so much history involved with it, and there's so many temples, there's so many attractions, and I didn't even mention geishas. Like they have so much to do in Kyoto in comparison to Tokyo when it comes to cultural stuff. Like, I'm not saying Tokyo doesn't have anything to do culture wise, but in my opinion, I feel like Kyoto has a bigger culture scene, which I can see why so many people want to go visit Kyoto. Like, it's a beautiful city with so many sights to go see. They have some of the best suites in the whole nation. And in my opinion, it's just a great city to go visit. But yeah, so thank you so much for coming today and listening to my video on Kyoto. I will probably be posting another video again tomorrow. I'm going to try something new. So I'm going to see how that one goes. And if you guys like it, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.